It's game day. Bears versus Commanders, Thursday night football. I'm actually going to be at the game today. We bought these tickets back in July. And if you guys are not at the game, just look for me in the TV because I've been scammed. This is a joke. I deserve a refund, specifically from Matt Eberflus. Venmo me so I can be reimbursed and just have some financial stability after wasting my money on this team this season. I love y'all. We're walking to the game. I think the stadium's a little closer than we think. We're hoping for the best and our fantasy players do well, but Nick Buckets just died. RIP to a legend. Maybe we can get this dub in his honor. I wouldn't hold our breaths. Bear down. Let's get it, baby. We made it to the stadium. First primetime game of EST Thursday Night Football. What I have to start doing now is going to every game for us to have a comeback this season. Bear down, Bears are back. Let's go.
Is that him? That's him? Justin! We love you, Justin! Yo, are the Bears back, Richard? Are the Bears back?
Post-game report. All I know is the Bears are back. I broke the curse. I was the reason why they've lost 15 games in a row. It's because I haven't attended a live game. I will now be attending all games moving forward for us to make a comeback this year. Bear down. Even Richard Sherman said the Bears are back. I got it on video. Love y'all. Bear down. Peace.
We got you, Sammy.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! That's a fucking win, boys! Fuck the line!
So Bears victory, baby.
Football! Let's go! Yes! Overtime! Over fucking time, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Touchdown, baby! DJ Moore! What the fuck is that shit? God damn it! The Bears are fucking back! Let's fucking go! Bear down! Come on, Swift! Come on, Swift! Come on, Swift! Swift! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh, interception to the left! Stevenson! Stevenson!
3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the Packers. What is going on, guys? How are we doing tonight? It's the NFL Draft Day 2, and it's a Friday night, and it's going to be a great fucking vibe tonight on stream with y'all. Day 2 of the draft. The Bears got some crucial picks tonight. Potential plug-in day 1 starters if they get these 2 picks right. That's for sure. How we doing tonight, chat? Happy Friday. How are we feeling? We're going into the weekend, baby. I appreciate everyone who showed mad love yesterday, and I'm excited to be vibing out with you guys here tonight. That is for sure. Let's have a good night. It's about to start in 3 minutes or so. Let's get live on the TikTok right now. A matter of fact, let's hit that live button. Let's hit that live button and let's have a freaking good night, chat. How we doing, baby? Let's go. I'm super excited to see who the Bears pick. We usually don't do a day 2, chat. We usually don't do a day 2. However, we are testing 1 2 3 testing with this damn TikTok, man. Testing 1 2 3. You mother trucker. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. It looks like we got that. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Yo, Sullivan. Yesterday was the giveaway, man. Yesterday was the giveaway. I appreciate you tuning in. We're not doing the giveaway tonight. That was yesterday's the night 1 stream, the jersey giveaway, bro. But I appreciate you tuning in. How you doing, bro? How are you doing? We're probably just gonna do the first round or kind of see where Shedeur Sanders goes. I appreciate you liking that TikTok stream, bro. I appreciate the love and support. How we doing tonight, chat? We're just vibing out. Can you hear me? Bob says third. Third what? What did I miss, bro? I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. How do I sound? How do I look? I feel good. Third round? Who's in the third round? You think I should stream until the third round, you're saying? Oh, jeez. I don't know about that, bro. Don't know about that. I might... Browns are getting Sanders, Sullivan said. Oh, Bob, yeah, I'm putting those pieces together now. I'm a little slow, bro. Sorry. Long day with work. Possibly, man. Possibly. They got a couple picks in this round, I believe. Or they might just trade their pick for a team that wants to get Shedeur, but it might be their best draft in a while if they get Shedeur. How we doing, chat? How is everyone's day? Anything exciting you guys got planned for the weekend? Testing 1 2 3. How do we look? How do we look, chat? How do we look? Browns will not take Sanders? Who do you think is going to take Sanders, chat? Who do we think Shedeur Sanders will get drafted by? Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button for your boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's... Why is it on NBA playoffs, chat? Where's the draft hosted right now? I love Pat McAfee show, but I want to watch it from, like, the experts. Get to know the nerdy shit, you know? Oh, it's on ABC, chat. You think Pittsburgh, man? If they were going to take him, they would have taken... Unless they trade up, they would have taken him in the first. You don't think so?
Who do you guys think had the best first round of the draft yesterday? You happy about Colston, bro? I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings about Colston. They were just in a situation that they couldn't trade back because no one was calling up to trade with them. They couldn't get an offensive line because all the top offensive linemen, specifically tackle positions, that's who they were trying to get, left tackles, were gone, and the rest of the players on the board, it just would have been too high to draft them at 10. Obviously, Genty was gone, and they went with a tight end. I thought if they were going with a tight end, it would have been Tyler Warren, but I'm not going to act like I'm some draft expert and know-it-all when it comes to these things. We just got to see it through. The one thing I do know and have confidence in is that this was a Ben Johnson draft pick, and if Ben Johnson believes in this kid, if Ben Johnson wants this kid in his offense, then let Ben Johnson draft Colston Loveland. Not going to complain about it. Wasn't like excited because there was a lack of knowledge around it, but wasn't sad because I also know it's Ben Johnson's pick and he likes his tight end. So that's how I'm kind of feeling about the Bears drafting Colston Loveland at pick number 10. Pretty much a big surprise, but they were saying that teams are calling up to kind of trade up to draft him. Like he was the top tight end on a lot of teams' boards. So that's a good sign, and we just got to see it through. And what that means for Cole Kmet, we shall find out. What that means for the rest of this draft, we shall find out. But super excited just to have another weapon on the offense for Caleb Williams, and no more excuses for Caleb in this offense, chat. Cam Ward, the Giants, Bob. Yeah, I think the Giants had a solid draft, but I would say the Browns. I was confused on the pick too, with the Bears pick. Kmet just got extended, yeah, man, but he could be a cap casualty. He might not be on this team longer than after next season, to be honest with you. I was just testing that. How we doing tonight, chat? Are we excited about the draft today? Can you show you what, EJ? I appreciate you tuning in. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that follow button. Be greatly appreciated. All right, who's on the clock right now, chat? We don't usually do a day 2 stream, but it's an important 2 picks for the Bears, and they're at the beginning, so... EJ, we don't show the actual draft. That's illegal, and my page will get taken down by TikTok. But I appreciate you tuning in. Hope that you stick around. We'll be talking about pick by pick a little bit here, so it'll be a good time. Who you want today, ET Cubs? I want to get offense and defensive line. And then running back would be third on my wish list. So if we address those 3 positions, and kind of safety is an underrated position that we do need to kind of get younger at and retool. But pass rusher, offensive line, in no particular order, whoever's just best available at those positions. And then running back. The edge rusher from Marshall, everyone's talking about, Green, but I think he's got some off the field issues going on. He might be like under investigation. I don't know. He was supposed to be the best pass rusher in the draft or something, but he's got some off the field issues. Who do you want them to pick up today, ET Cubs? I appreciate you tuning in on the Purple app. I want offensive line for sure. Yeah, if there's like a solid left tackle we can get, that would be real nice. No more Cervezas left, chat. I drank them all yesterday. But I would like Judkins. Yeah, that's the running back from Ohio State, right? But they got 2 running backs, don't they? Seven-minute countdown, so it'll be a little faster today. Thank God, chat. Chat, should we play a little bit of Warzone after the Bears picks, or at least after the first round, after we see who Shador goes? Will Shador get drafted by the Browns right now, chat? Will he get drafted by the Browns? Not really into college ball. I just know. Yeah, I'm not really big into college ball either, bro. I don't pay attention to much college ball. So, are they gonna trade this pick? Are they gonna get that one quarterback from Louisville, Tyler Shaw? Let's look at Fields' best available. How come it's not Mel's best available? Shador. What about if we got that safety from South Carolina, chat? Yo, Polar Bear, what is good, bro? How you doing today? We missed you yesterday. Yeah, Green, hard not to pick. I just think he's got some off-the-field issues. You know how the Bears are about that. Bob, are you a Bears fan? Appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing tonight and last night for sure. Yeah, they say he's a beast of a player, bro, but something's going on with his off-the-field stuff. I don't know. Quinn Ewers is on... I didn't know he was in the draft. Doing good. How about yourself? I'm not doing too bad, Polar. Not too, just vibing out with the community, watching the draft. It's about to be a good time. I'm gonna have to look. Yeah, look it up, Bob, and let me know. I just heard them talking about it earlier today. I listened to ESPN 1000 Chicago. What are the Browns doing, chat? They had all night to think about this pick. They looking for trades or what? The Bears got what? The 39th and 41 pick, right? The Panthers, chat, this pick will solidify will be the last pick of that Carolina Panthers haul that we did a couple years ago. It's crazy that we still get high round picks from that trade right now. So once that pick is in, we'll exactly see who we got in return for that trade. All for Bryce Young. Why is that lady already wearing a Commander's hat, chat? Don't be surprised if the Louisville... Yeah, I'm not... At this point, I'm not surprised if... Did they reset the clock? They reset the clock at 6... They reset the clock, chat, or am I going crazy? Did they reset the clock? Pick is in? Am I behind, chat? The clock is ticking. It says it in the background, but... What happened to Mel Kiper in them? Should I put on... TV says pick is in. Mine's mad delayed, chat. I can't let you guys... Don't comment in the chat beforehand. You're heading to Iowa? Want the Bears to get Trey Hendrickson, please? That would be interesting if they do trade for him, man. Should the Bears try to give the Bengals a call now that they drafted a defensive lineman in the first round? Maybe Trey Hendrickson will cost a little bit less. We need that pass rusher. We can still address running back, offensive line in the draft. It'll be interesting. Let's see what happens over the weekend, chat. All right, don't tell me, chat. I'm going to go to the NFL Network next, maybe. What? Interesting pick. That's good for us, right, chat? That's good for the Bears fans? Houston's up next. How did Houston get the second pick in the second round? Was that from their trade they did with the Giants? Oh, That's the trade they did with the Giants, right? Let me see if I can get on NFL Network. I'm not really vibing with the college game day crew. He's a great linebacker, Polar. You watch college ball a lot? I don't watch too much college ball. That's why. We're going to put on the NFL Network. I wasn't really vibing what ESPN was putting down. Who did they pick? A linebacker, City. Carson Swettinger from UCLA. A walk-on. You do? Okay, yeah, see, that's the problem. I don't watch too much college ball. The pick is in. That was quick. They're going to go for a wide receiver, right? Or they need an offensive lineman. They need an offensive lineman, the Texans. They can pick that left tackle that's on the board, chat. That was a quick pick by the Texans. They knew exactly who they wanted. Testing 1, 2, 3. You guys can hear me, see me, smell me all right? All right, this is what I like to see. The next on the board. All right, we got a few more picks until we're up, chat. Do the Raiders draft Shador? Maybe the Raiders draft Shador, chat. They get Ashton Genty and Shador? That would be a solid draft for them. Oh, and chat, we're going to do our schedule release stream for sure. That's what I was thinking, chat. I should be on this show. That's a possibility. I can see the Raiders doing it, right, Joker? Right, Polar? I think Texans take a wide receiver here, but they need an offensive line. All right, they got somebody, chat. All right, they definitely, because of Tank Dell's injury and they lost Stephon Diggs, Higgins is a good pick. Yeah, I heard them talking about him before they started. I even heard that could be in the mix for Sanders. That would be interesting, Polar. They just signed. That'd be kind of a waste, though. They just signed Darnold. The Bears got to get one of these running backs from Ohio State. Yeah, for sure, man. But I think we should try to get a lineman, offense or defensive lineman here with the pick. A trade! Seattle's traded up! Yo, Polar! Did Polar call this? Did you see the trade before you made that comment, Polar? Seattle gonna go for Shador? Is Seattle gonna go for Shador? No way they paid all that money to Sam Darnold, chat, and they draft and trade up to try to get Shador? Sam Darnold about to get cousined? You about to get Michael Penix? Oh, no. Do the Seattle Seahawks draft Shador Sanders, chat? Crazy trade already. This is why we do the stream, because it's fun as hell, man. Justin, I appreciate that like, bro. I appreciate that like on the TikTok. I appreciate everyone liking the stream right now. If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. We are all about good freaking vibes in this channel. We do a lot of watch party live streams with the Bears or sports betting ones. Obviously, the draft. Yo, Bob, I appreciate that like on the TikTok also, chat. Whatever platform you guys are watching on. And if you want to drop a follow to that red app or purple app that we're also live streaming on, would be greatly appreciated, as those are the long-term platforms I'm continue to try to grow and get some creator milestones over there. Bear down, man. How you feel about Loveland? We talked about it a little bit earlier, Justin. I mean, I'm not like ecstatic because I don't know much about him to be ecstatic, but I'm not like sad because or pissed because it's Ben Johnson's pick. I trust in Ben Johnson. The man likes his tight end. The man had 35 points per game on average the last 3 seasons with the Lions. There wasn't really an offensive line for us to pick up, at least a tackle. The pass rushers were taken. Genty was taken. So nobody wanted to trade up with us. So it is what it is. Am I shocked as Loveland and not Tyler Warren? Yeah, but I also don't know college ball like that. So I'm not going to act like I'm some draft analyst or scout that said, oh, you should have picked Warren. Like, I don't know. Loveland looks nice on film. He's got good hands, good routes. Travis Kelce-esque, Brock Bowers-esque. So we'll find out. If he even has somewhat 90%, 85%, 80% of the production of Brock Bowers, I'm happy, man. Brock Bowers was a beast. And just like how the running backs are changing in the NFL right now, maybe the tight ends are also. So we'll find out. We'll find out, chap. How about you, man? How about you? How do you feel about Loveland? The Bears should draft a kicker in the second round. Polo, you're full of jokes, man. We already took a punter in the 4th round last year. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe who do the Seahawks want that they traded up for? A receiver? Maybe they need a receiver, chat. Maybe they need a receiver because they traded DK Metcalf? They traded with the Titans. Need someone to compliment Komet and be the same. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I like it more than Warren for the fact that Warren is a Komet comp. Yeah, that's true. Let's see who they draft. They lost DK and Lockett, so wide receiver makes sense. Yeah, maybe they also need defender too because they have that defensive-minded head coach from the Ravens. I thought Loveland was a good pick for the Bears. You like that, Polar? Yeah, people are speaking highly of him, so we'll find out. Another commercial, chat? In a little bit, we'll transfer to the Pat McAfee show broadcast. Could I technically turn that one on, chat? Could we technically watch that one together? But it's an ESPN broadcast, isn't it? So maybe not. Oh, Bearman is there, chat. Traded Geno Smith to the Raiders for a 3rd. Huh. It's Richard Sherman. His fit does look fresh. That throwback Seahawks colors. That fit does look fresh with the throwback jerseys. Oh, they traded up for that safety. Maybe they knew Chicago might have been looking at him. That's who they traded up for? Damn. All right. They picked up that safety. Yeah, I called that one, chap. Said their defensive-minded head coach from the Ravens. He wants that Kyle Hamilton-esque player. Didn't see that coming, Joker. Yeah, they do need receivers, though. I mean, they signed Cooper Kupp. They still have JSN. They're going to definitely need to add some more skill there, but their defense is nice, though. Damn. It's got to be crazy getting drafted, chat. It's got to be like a dream come true. The pick is in. Shador? Yo, chat, how many times are we going to say Shador when it's the Browns picking, chat? We've been saying Shador since yesterday with the first pick or the second pick. We've been saying Shador? Shador? Do the Browns pick Shador right here, chat? Who do they trade? This is their pick or this was one that they traded back with? Who did they trade? No, this is their pick, right? Oh, this has got to be the Bengals pick, right? Or not the Bengals. This has got to be the Jaguars pick, right? Damn, is he doing all their picks, chat? Wow. Well, there goes one of the running backs, chat. Well, who's going to be available for the Bears? Definitely wasn't Shador again, chat. Wasn't Shador. One down for the Bears, right? What's the name of the... What about we got Caleb Johnson, the running back from Iowa? Isn't he good? Which one's the better running back, Judkins or the other one? Joker, they picked Judkins, the Browns. The running back from Ohio State. Vegas is on the clock. Only a couple more picks. He is Polar. Travion Henderson. Who are the next ones available? Caleb Johnson. The UNC one already got drafted. Oh, he's a bruiser. I want the other running back, Henderson. Let me move some of this stuff, chat. He can catch, block, and run. All right, the Iowa running back is a very crafty runner. Who do they pick? They got Mason Graham and they got Judkins. Well, they needed a running back. Miami just traded, Chad. There's been mad trades. This is wild. I guess the Raiders don't want Shador that bad, huh? Miami, Shador? Maybe they want Will Johnson. Or do they want the pass rusher Green? Don't put Green in Miami, chat. That's not a good combo. Did you ever look up... Was it Bob? Bob, did you ever look up what Green was accused for? Do you know, Polar? Well, the legal stuff, the off-the-field stuff Green is going? I don't think that's a good combo. South Beach, someone that doesn't have good off-the-field issues. Are these trades helping Chicago or not, chat? All right, who receives what? Damn, the Raiders stacking up on picks. All right, who do they pick, chat Shador? Damn, all that to get a guard? Do they need to give up that much to get a guard, chat? All right, that helps the Bears, though, right? That helps the Bears? Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I loud on TikTok? I think that helps the Bears, chat. Well, they need to protect Tua. What pick are they on? The Dolphins just selected a guard at 37, so it's about to be the 38th pick. The Patriots are on the clock. So we got 2 of the next 4 picks here, chat. Let's fucking go. Who did the Bears freaking pick? I'm excited. Patriots on the clock, and then we got 2 of the next 3. Let's go. What do we have after these 2 picks, chat? Is it the 3rd round? Hoping for a running back and then I think we still need to swing at a left tackle, Joker. 72 user says. Oh, so we have a little bit of jump. Yo, I appreciate that like, user. I appreciate that like. That's a little bit of a drop, huh? 41 and then 30 spots. What's after 72? Do we have one after 72 that's close? Or no? Don't we have a nice, like a second one in the 3rd also? Who do we have traded in the... I mean, I could easily Google it, but I don't really feel like doing that. I feel like we need to take a swing at a left tackle and a pass rusher, Joker. If we... At this point, a running back... Unless we can get a running back in the 3rd, maybe Caleb Johnson in the 3rd from Iowa. You think he lasts that long? At pick 72? Patriots trying to shop their pick? Yo, we got 2 picks, chat. I'm hyped. All right, we're going to wait till Shador gets drafted. We'll play a little Warzone. Because I don't know if I can sit here for 3 hours when the middle round shit. Nothing until the 5th, Joker? Damn. Maybe you think they can get Caleb Johnson with that 72nd pick? Green has 2 in the past, 1 of it in the other. Oh, yeah, it's GG's. I don't think they draft him. You know how the Bears are, chat. I think there's a top left tackle. Where's the best available? That's what I like about ESPN. They do the best available. Oh, draft tracker. Miami would be horrible for Green, right, Joker? That's what I was saying. We could get Mike Green. Yeah, usually we were just talking about that, but he's got some off-the-field issues going on if Pats don't take him. Mike Vrabel might whip him into shape. The Patriots might be a good landing spot for Green now that user mentions that on the TikTok side. If Pats don't... Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Judkins to Cleveland was good for them, to be honest. Yeah, they needed a running back for sure. Pick is in, chat. Patriots about to pick, and then it's the Bears on the clock. You think the Bears... You think maybe there's a team that wants Shador, but thinks the Saints are going to draft Shador. So maybe the Bears actually trade their pick with Vegas? No, that's too far of a drop. You think the Bears might trade their pick, chat? Maybe there's a team that wants Shador. The Saints are on the clock. And just maybe, a team thinks the Saints might draft Shador. And the Bears can get some more draft capital here in the second round. I wouldn't be opposed to that, chat. Maybe let's see what happens. I'm going to clip that in case I'm talking about the future here. They need a running back, chat? I think Green is probably a good spot for them. He thought that was you. Don't tell me, Joker. Don't spoil it. How'd you see the pick? What pick do the Rams have? Sorry, Eli. Told you running back. Didn't I say running back, chat? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Cheek? I appreciate you tuning in on the Green app. I appreciate that love and support. Another one down? Yeah. I said running back, chat. Didn't I say they need a running back? Yo, what's good, Eli? I appreciate you tuning in. I heard a follow on some page, but I didn't get the... I don't know who followed, but I appreciate whoever just followed the page. Travion Henderson. All right, chat. The Bears are on the clock. Damn, that was your guy, Joker? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, it sounds good. How you doing, Jay? I appreciate you. You a Bears fan? Are you watching the draft? The Bears are on the clock. I feel like... Yo, what's good, Chase? I feel like the Bears might trade this pick. Is there a team that kind of wants Shador and they might think the Saints might draft Shador? It has to be a defensive end at 39? I don't know. I don't mind them trading this particular pick, chat, to a quarterback-hungry, quarterback-thirsty team. We need a running back, Chase says. I love the Packers to draft Johnson from Michigan, but they'll have to trade up to get him. Yeah, he's got some... There's like a hidden injury they were saying about him, Polar. They were saying like he might have like an injury that like teams know about on the inside, which is why he's fallen. A knee injury, right? But it's kind of like undisclosed. I'm also fine. Where are you from? I'm from New York, man. I'm from New York. How about you? I appreciate you tuning in. The Bears are on the clock. 2 minutes left, Chad. They shopping this pick? Who we gonna pick, chat? Who we gonna pick? There's a draft room in Lake Forest. I wish I was in there, chat. That'd be a vibe. We have not won a playoff game since 2010. All right, chat, let's lock in. No spoilers. We did not get luck. Maybe we just got to sign like J.K. Dobbins or Nick Chubb, chat. The pick is in, Chad. The pick is in. Let's go. The Bears selected Shedeur Sanders. Kick rocks, Polar. You're from Houston? Well, what game you played most? I play Warzone the most if you're talking about video games, Sheik. Who do we pick, chat? It looks like they got who they wanted. They're celebrating. What do you do for a living? I own a cleaning company and I own a marketing company. Why was Ben Johnson so excited, chat? Is it another offensive weapon? They don't even care about the lines, right? All right, who do they pick, chat? Oh, they're booing hard. Failed draft. 5. Oh! What? Wide receiver, chat? That's why Ben Johnson was so excited. We just called that, chat. He's so excited. He had to get another weapon. They don't care about the trenches. Oh, my God. This offense. Caleb better get that ball thrown out quick because, oh, my God, chat. And we're going to need 50 points a game because we're not going to be able to pressure the quarterback. Oh, my gosh. Luther Burden. He's one of the top receivers that were in the second round, right, chat? How do we feel about that pick? I'm excited for this offense. Fuck it. We don't need defense. We're going to score 50 points a game. Ben Johnson, Luther Burden III, Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams. Holy shit. We're just going, 50 points a game. And the other team's probably going to score 48. This is crazy. Ben Johnson looked too excited. We were just talking about that when they're all hugging and cheering, and Anton Randall went to go give him a hug. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy, chat. Put your thoughts in the comments. It's another tight end. Ben Johnson. Who is the GM, chat? Is Ryan Poles even the GM anymore? I think Ben Johnson is the GM. Does he know that there's another side of the football field in the defense where we need to get a pass rush? Oh my God, this is wild. This is wild, chat. Ben Johnson is the GM. He's the GM. Ryan Poles might as well just take a back seat for the rest of the next 10 years if he's going to be at the GM because That's crazy. Ben Johnson is officially the GM. All right, do the Saints draft Shador? What do you want to say, Sheik? We didn't learn from last year or what? They must be confident in the line, right, chat? This is the same mistake Ryan Poles makes every year. Every year, chat. He doesn't invest in the trenches. I don't care if we traded for Jonah Jackson or signed Joe Tooney. We need a replacement for Braxton Jones. We need an opposite pass rusher of Montez Sweat. I know we made a couple trades. We signed some people in the offseason, but we need some younger investments, some youth, some long-term solutions, chat. I'm excited for a new tight end and wide receiver, but if we're facing reality here, we need to invest in the line. We'll see what they do with this next pick, but invest in the trenches. And it's year after year after year where Ryan Poles doesn't just draft. He doesn't want to draft any offensive or defensive lineman. It's crazy. Come on, Green, we need you. I don't know, Shy. He's got some off-the-field issues, man. He's getting Deshaun Watson. We do need a wide receiver guy from... Yeah, I mean, we do need a wide receiver at 3, and we were just talking about on the channel a couple of days ago about Jamison Williams, trading for a player maybe like Jamison. But hey, but is that even a speedster? Is he a speedster, the guy we just drafted? I don't even know his name. I don't even remember his name. Pick is in. Shador? Shador? Handshake sucks. That all looks like that looks like we got the franchise quarterback kind of hugs and handshakes. A fellow tight end right at the bottom of the Bears needs. This is crazy, right, Joe? Right, Joker? Jalen Reed is a pro comp. Quick and shifty. Well, we'll see. What the hell is four-wheelers going on outside, chat? All right, the Bears are back on the clock. If they get a running back, chat. If the Bears get a running back with their next pick, I quit. I give up. I give up on wanting offensive and defensive line. Quarterback before Shador Sanders. Holy shit, chat. Kellen Moore like Tyler Shugg over Shador Sanders. Yo, Shador Sanders is getting so humbled right now. The Sanders family is getting so humbled right now. What time is it? Time for you to just GG's in the chat. It's time for you to just go to the UFL, my guy, because ain't nobody drafting your ass. You cannot make a setup at home, a legendary brand, and not even be the third quarterback taken off the board. That is crazy. The Sanders family getting humbled right now. All this, we want to dictate where he goes, this, that, and the other thing. Cheeks, chat. Cheeks. Legendary. Like, nah, fam. Take down the decorations at the house, the legendary brand with the hats. That whole gimmick, and it's GG's. It's GG's in the chat for Shador Sanders, man. He's fallen. He is fallen. Does Milroe get drafted before Shador? Yeah, man, I'm reading the chat, but I don't need any services, man. I appreciate you, though. All right, the Bears are on the clock. Who do we pick? Quarterback needy team? Just get the running back at this point. Just get the running back at this point. Rip the Band-Aid up. Just go full offense, and we don't need a offense or defensive line. We don't need offense or defensive line. Just pick up the running back while we're here. No, we traded, chat. It says next is Buffalo. I told you we might be trading one. Trade! We traded our pick. The Bears traded the pick to Buffalo. What do we get in return, chat? Who are we getting in return? We traded with Buffalo. We called that. I appreciate you, Sheik. Have a nice day. Who does Buffalo want? Will Johnson? The Bengals learning from the Bears are learning from the Bengals, right, bro? Well, we traded our pick. I want to see what this trade package is, chat. Yo, Luther Burden, two-time first team All SEC. 6 touchdowns in 2024 with. All right, here's what we get, chat. Here's what we get. We get a second-round pick. We get 2 second-round picks, chat. Let's go. And we get a 4th. That's a good trade, Ryan Poles. Let him cook. Second-round pick. We get 2 seconds and a 4th. That is a good trade. All right, we get, I think it's the 46th and the 52nd. It was too quick. I couldn't read it. I'm a slow reader, but we have 2 second-round picks. So in total, we'll have 3 second-round picks in this draft. This is crazy. I love it. I love it. Defense and offensive line now, right? Or we go running back. Caleb Johnson? Pick is in. Who do they want, chat? 237 for a 224. What did we give away? We give away. No way we give away our 3rd. We got 2 seconds and a 4th, and they got pick 72? Damn. Why did we do that? How do we feel? Oh, I guess it's not too bad. We get 2 seconds almost within each other. So what, now I got to sit here and wait? Damn. I thought we were going to go right into Warzone, chat. Who did the Bills want so bad, chat? A wide receiver? Get Josh Allen some weapons? I know they drafted Keon Coleman, but he ain't really it. They take Green, nothing for him to do in Buffalo, right, bro? And you know, with that system, I mean, with that kind of culture they got, he ain't gonna get. I mean, the thing is, it's not like he got like a DWI or something. It was sexual assault. So I mean, it's not like he was out there partying and getting like suspended for drugs and stuff, you know. So I don't really think it matters what city he goes to. Now that I think about it. Let's buy. We could have used a TJ Sanders, no chat? All right, the Jets are next, chat. Who do they draft? Are they going to draft a weapon for... You're off for the night. Good luck with the rest of the draft. I appreciate you, Polar. I appreciate you stopping by. We miss you. Hope all is well, my guy. We'll be doing a schedule release live stream. That's probably like the next live stream you might be interested in, but obviously we do our Warzone and stuff, our gaming. So I appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. Have a good weekend with the missus. Pick is in for the Jets already. Receiver? Well, they got Garrett Wilson. Running back, they got Brees Hall, right? I'm getting a little sweet tooth, chat. Yo, chat, let's think about this for a second. Roma Dunze. Is it Luther? Let me get his name right. So, chat, our offense right now, the Chicago Bears offense is about to be wild. Ben Johnson is our play caller. Caleb Williams, the quarterback. DeAndre Swift at running back with a potential upgrade at running back. DJ Moore. Roma Dunze, Luther, Cole Kmet, Colston Love. What the hell is his name? Do I have to redo this take? Colston Loveland, right? All right, yeah. Chat, let's redo that take because I'm going to clip this. All right. Chat, the Bears offense is about to be insane. 50 points per game. Ben Johnson, the play caller. Caleb Williams, the quarterback. DeAndre Swift, the running back, with a potential upgrade at running back. DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Luther, Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland. It's about to be freaking wild, chat, this offense. Yes, we need to continue getting some youth on that offensive line and replacing Braxton Jones. But right now, woohoo! I am excited for this Bears offense. We need to make sure we score 50 points per game because we don't have another pass rusher on the opposite side of Montez Sweat. And the other team's probably going to score 48. So as long as we score 50 points per game, we're going to be good. Put your thoughts in the comments. Is the Bears offense going to be a top 10, top 5 offense? There's playmakers all over the place. There's literally no excuse for Caleb Williams in this offense. I swear to goodness gracious. It's about to be crazy. This is about to be crazy. I cannot wait for the season, chat. Put your thoughts in the comments. Yo, what's good, Ryan? You don't know how you feel about the trading back? Well, they're not going to get that one pass rusher Green, I don't think, man. I don't think they go for that pass rusher. He's got a lot of off-the-field issues. Yes, we still need another pass rusher, but trading back gives us 2 picks in the middle of the second round, and there's still a lot of talent there. So, in total, we would have 3 second-round picks instead of 2. And now we have already picked up a wide receiver, but I'm still looking for left tackle and a pass rusher. Who do the Jets pick? I did see that. I guess wait and see, right, man? Yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see. And we get a fourth instead of now we have a 4th round pick to fulfill that gap a little bit. We get rid of a 3rd. Yo, Kyle says, top 20 offense. How you doing, bro? How is your weekend going down to the land under? The land down under. Pick is in. Should we put on the Pat McAfee show a little bit after this pick, chat? For a little comedian. I might get the ice cream I got in the freezer, chat. I'm a little hungry. A weapon for Justin. Tight end. Next up, the 49ers. You think they draft Shador? Yeah, going good. Just woke up. It's a cold Saturday. Catch me up on what the Bears have done today. So, originally they had 2 picks, the 39 and the 41st. The 39 pick, they picked this boss of a wide receiver, even though we need to invest in the trenches on the offense and defensive line. But screw it. Ben Johnson wants to score 50 points a game. Ben Johnson gets to score 50 points a game. He is now the GM of the Chicago Bears, and Ryan Poles has taken a backseat. Ryan Poles is now Ian Cunningham. That's a fact, chat. That's a fact. Ben Johnson is officially the GM of the Chicago Bears. With these last 2 picks, we can tell that he's in full control of this roster decisions. And then we had the 41st pick. We traded it to Buffalo. In return, we got 2 later round, second round picks. So instead of having 2 second round picks in total, we now have 3. And now we have a 4th. And we gave away our 3rd to them with the trade back. So we'll see. The pick is in already for the 49ers. Shador? Did they take a running back, chat? Love the second pick, not the first, Austin. Which sec? Oh, in terms for the Bears, the wide receiver instead of the tight end. I appreciate that follow, Austin. Damn, a lot of D tackles getting taken, chat. We need Mike Green now. I don't know, Austin, if we take Mike Green, to be honest with you, man. I don't know. He's got some off the field issues going on right now. Dallas is on the clock. Yo, chat, I'm gonna go get my ice cream real quick. Instead of having a couple drinks, I'm gonna have an ice cream. I'll be right back. Chat, you get front row seat to me eating some chicken wings. Yeah, tight end wasn't a great move in my opinion. Should have been. Yeah. But where they were drafting there, Kyle, there wasn't much value for offense or defensive line at that point. Who's Nick's score team, man? Pick is in. Who do the Cowboys pick? Intern Connor. Appreciate that like, Austin. I had a sweet tooth. I was supposed to get ice cream, chat, but then fresh wings. DN from Texas A&M. We'll see what players are available. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still got almost like 10 picks, chat, until our pick. Wings are fire. How's the view, chat? I can go over here. Cowboys pick is in. All right. That's a good comms there, Joker. I was worth 56, 62. Yeah, I saw we got. I just didn't see the specific numbers. It went too fast on the screen. It's Eberflus. It's a defensive player, chat. Eberflus was happy. Told you, defense. Eberflus was happy. How we feeling, Connor? Is Connor in the chat? All right, let me go wash my hands, chat. The Colts pick is in already? Yo, what's good, Caleb? How we doing, my guy? Appreciate you tuning into the stream. Appreciate that follow, Austin. You're so confused on what we're doing, man. Yeah, it's Ben Johnson's the GM, bro. Ben Johnson's the GM, and he wants his offensive weapons, and he's got more confidence in the offense and defensive line than most people do. And we're about to just score 50 points a game. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The draft has been crazy. Way too much talent left on the board. Yeah, we'll see, Caleb. We'll see what the Bears pick. Dude, I know we paid DJ. I know we just drafted Rome, but ain't nothing we can do. We're not going to ever have offense or defensive linemen, man. We do not have offense and defensive linemen. It's not going to happen. Ryan Poles does not draft offense and defensive linemen. So here we are. We got Colson Loveland and Luther from Missouri. So we just got to have fun, eat our popcorn, and drink our beers when the Bears' offense is on the field. That's about it. If they get Green, he's got too much off the field issue, man. He's got some Deshaun Watson cases going on, supposedly, allegedly. We'll see, man. We have a few more picks. Is he continue to drop? I want a left tackle, to be honest. No charges have ever been made. I'm not going to say this, but just maybe, charges will be made once he's drafted. For any particular reason, then. I don't know the severity of the case. I know nothing behind it, but wouldn't be surprised if the charges are made after he gets drafted. Rams pick is in, chat. Rams pick is in. Give me Jack Sawyer, base bias Hawaii. What position is Jack Sawyer, man? I don't pay attention too much college ball. I ain't going to cap. Edge? Well, they just picked up an Ohio State pass rusher. Who is the team that just picked the Colts? Didn't they pick up Ohio State pass rusher? How many good Ohio State pass rushers are there? Rams pick is in. They got to get defense. I don't want to develop. I want like a day one starter, chat. I want a day one starter on the defensive line or offensive line. I don't want to do this whole Austin Booker shit that we did last year with Austin Booker. Get someone that is a blue chip. I mean, it's a little too late to get a blue chip player, but get someone that is going to be an immediate impact. It's not such a developmental process. Oh, let's go. Let's watch the Pat McAfee version, chat. I'm getting a little bored with the NFL one. Yeah, I'm not really the highest. I'm not the biggest guy in Austin Booker, to be honest. But it was only year one, so. Did they take down the Pat McAfee show, chat? Isn't it Friday? Oh, they were live earlier? I thought they were doing a live stream tonight, chat. Where's the comms on that? I thought he was live for this draft again tonight. They only did one night? This pick is a Johnson Claypool. Remember, wait, dude, this pick is a value. Who's John's? No, he is a one and done. I'm tight because I didn't tune on to the afternoon when I was working. Oh, is it Velus Jones and Claypool? Second round, no, Velus Jones was a third. Claypool we traded a second. So you can only go up from here with your second round picks. Who else was a second round pick that the Bears drafted? Wasn't like Dexter a second? Yeah, we traded a 2 for Claypool. What's Chicago Bears Twitter saying right now, chat? They're heated. Don't even look. I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna be excited, bro. I don't even care. we're never gonna get offense or defensive line. So we got the 56 and 62nd. We gave away our third. I don't know why we did that. They came to us for a trade. Luther Burden last draft would have been a first round pick. He slipped last night, went to work out after the first round. Well, there wasn't that many wide receiver needy teams, was there? Last year there were 6 wide receivers drafted in the first. Oh, wait. You like the Luther pick, Alex? I mean, I preferably want us to get offense and defensive linemen, but at this point, the offense is going to look wild. It's about to look fun. It's going to look fun. Oh, yeah, we got to do a recap on that, chat. All right. The Carolina Panthers deal is officially locked in, chat. In 2022, or 2023, chat, the Carolina Panthers trade that we did in 2023 is officially locked in. In exchange for the first overall pick, who the Panthers then selected, quarterback Bryce Young, the Bears received their first round pick the following year, which ended up being Caleb Williams. We got DJ Moore. We got their 9th pick that year, which ended up being right tackle Darnell Wright. We got Luther Burden, who was a second round pick this year. We got Tyreek Stevenson and Torrey Taylor. That was the worst part. But what a freaking haul for Bryce Young. This has got to be the heist of the century. This has got to be the best trade in NFL history, right? There's so much talent that was traded. We got to see obviously what the results are, but as of right now, that is a haul. That is a haul. Chef Poles did finesse in that trade for sure. Who was their first round pick, chat? Who did the Rams pick in the first round? They do need a tight end. All right, Cardinals are next, chat. Damn, they be milking these. They traded it? They didn't have any first round pick at all? Their offense is about to be nice. I thought they picked up somebody in the first, no? Let's go on the ESPN one. Nope. Damn. The Rams, Shy. We're talking about the Rams. Cardinals selection is in? Am I behind? Will Johnson drafted. I appreciate that follow, Johnny. How far was I behind, chat? Good thing I changed it. I was mad behind. It was in the 20s and they traded to the Falcons. Oh, yeah. I thought they were like, they traded back late. All right, Cardinals. He might have some sus injuries. A fat minute, right, Shy? Why didn't anybody calm that, bro? Don't draft Shador if you want to win. Don't draft. John with the... Johnny not a Shador fan? Well, who's next? Las Vegas? Does Las Vegas draft Shador, chat? Do the Raiders get Shador here? Why did the Bears draft a wide receiver, man? Because Ben Johnson is the GM of this team right now, chat. Johnny says, why did the Bears draft a wide receiver? Because Ben Johnson's the GM of this team. He's got the keys to the kingdom, and he wants his toys and his weapons for this offense. We don't need a pass rusher on the opposite side of Montez Sweat. We don't need a left tackle to replace Braxton Jones. We need toys. We need weapons. That's why we got Colston Loveland. That's why we got Luther. And I'm not going to complain about it at this point. If we scored 50 points a game, I haven't seen that in my entire lifetime as a Bears fan. So we're going to let Ben Johnson do what he does best, and that's put points on the board. And hopefully we can rush the quarterback. Hopefully we can protect Caleb Williams on the left side. But if not, Ryan Poles doesn't like to draft defense or offensive linemen. So here we are. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I'm kind of excited about it at this point because we're not going to get what we want. We're not going to get solid offense or defensive linemen high in the draft. It's just never going to happen. So it is what it is. So, but our offense is about to go score 50 points a game. Texans traded with Vegas. Good comms. Go Broncos, John. John, are you a Broncos fan? I'd love to see it, Johnny says. Oh, who do the Texans want? I guess the Raiders really don't want Shador, huh? They need a tackle. They need an offensive lineman. All right. I'm going to go on the NFL Network one chat. Pacers and Bucks are playing right now. We gave our third pick away. Yeah, we did, Shy. We did. But we got 2 seconds coming up here. It was in the 20s, and that would be wild, Kyle. For some reason, I thought they just traded back and had a second still. 3 starting, O-line, tons. Yeah, I think they need some offensive linemen here, chat. As long as we don't look at back-to-back Wildcat followed by a screen, right, bro? No, we're not doing a Wildcat with Ben Johnson's offense, not with these weapons. Johnny, I think we got a 4th and a 7th. No, we got 2 seconds and a 4th for the trade with the Bills. We got their second, an additional second, and a 4th, and we gave them our second and a 3rd and a 7th away or something like that. Like, that's going to make a difference. What, Shy? Oh, yeah. 4th pick? I mean, if we don't use it on a punter, if Ryan Poles knows how to draft players, but we got Ben Johnson calling the shot, so not too worried about it. I mean, Bucky Irvin was drafted in the 4th round. Puka Nacua was drafted in the 4th round. We have our punter. Yeah, we could have. There's solid players you can get in the 4th round. What's 32? So 64? Damn. The pick is in. These commercials are brutal, chat. I can't believe we got a wide receiver. Well, why don't we do this, chat? After this pick, why don't we see... why don't we watch some tape on Luther? Why don't we watch some tape, chat, to make us feel better about the pick? See if we really like this guy. A safety or running back is what I'm hoping for next. Yeah, Johnny, I think we low-key need a safety. However, we need offense and defensive line. We need a left tackle and a pass rusher, man. So how we balance that all out, I'm not too sure. We're drafting Shadors in the 4th for more weapons in the offense, Joker says. Kyle says, bro, we're getting a new long snapper with our next pick. Oh, didn't do well enough. I mean, sure, he's a younger DJ, just FYI. It's all good. I'll take a younger DJ. Maybe we trade. We're trading somebody. I don't know. Texans traded up. Let's see who they take, chat. This guy on payroll or what? Told you they needed a tackle. Damn, that's who the Bears should have drafted, chat. Why didn't we go after him? Tony says, what do you think about us getting Green if he drops? I don't know, man. He's got some off-the-field issues, so I don't know if that's someone that the Bears would actually draft. And then if he does have off-the-field issues in those legal cases get taken to the next level, then we just kind of wasted a pick. You know, he's got some serious off-the-field accusations or whatever. Charges haven't been pressed, but apparently that's what's going on, and that's why he's dropping. But if we get him, screw it. I mean, we didn't take the risk on Jalen Carter, and that didn't pay off. So Jalen Carter was a car crash, and someone passed away, RIP. But this one is, I believe, like the domestic or sexual stuff, to be honest with you. 6 and 6, we should have. What's 6'6", 331? What does that mean, Johnny? Bro, Ryan followed us, bro. This is who I wanted us as tackle. GG. Oh, Ryan failed us? Yeah, that's a tackle I was looking at, bro. I know he was one of the top left tackles on the board. We should have been able to grab him. Yo, Jorge, I appreciate that like on the TikTok, bro. I appreciate the love and support. Bengals pick is in. That was quick. They better start. If they don't pick anything but defensive players, chat, I don't know what is going on with that team. Oh, that's a type of player the Bengals would draft too, Shy. You're right. That is exactly the type of character player the Bengals would draft. Well, guess not Mike Green. But they are getting defensive players. Joe Burrow got all his weapons that he needed, chat. Now it's time to just stack up every draft pick on the defense. Oh, a linebacker, we good? Yeah, I'm just glad they're investing in the defense. So, who's their defensive coordinator? They were looking at Eberflus. What happened? Pick is in already? Damn, they're going quick right now, chat. It's almost our time, chat. Damn, our pick was essentially a 4th rounder that we traded with the Bills. I think I'm not gonna watch a 3rd round chat. I think I'm gonna call it and I'm gonna see if my girl will still be up. All right, let me go on Bears Twitter chat. Thoughts on Luther Burden? Dude, I didn't never even see a snap of his game, but that's what we're gonna do right now, chat. We're gonna watch some Luther tape right now, actually. What's his name? Luther Burden? Inactivity, bro? Like, I just... If Mike Green lands to us and we don't like him, I'm gonna crash out, bro, I swear. Scattaboo Weekend says. Scattaboo and Mike Green. Scattaboo is from ASU, right? What about our left tackle, chat? Y'all don't want offensive line. We've been through this dance year after year after year. Thoughts on Luther? Thoughts on my take off the Jags going 9-8? Jags going 9-8? Is that I think that's a failure of a season for them. I think they need to win the division. Who is in the 9-8's not terrible. If they make the playoffs, Luther Burden. They must be listening to me or something, chat. Highlights. All right, chat. We're going to watch some Luther Burden highlights. 4 minutes? I'll take that all day. 2 months ago. All right, let me do... All right, you guys ready, chat? We have to turn the music off because it's going to get me copyrighted. All right, chat, let's watch. Damn, what kind of quality is this, chat? Right, bro? I changed the quality. Oh, good route, good route. Okay. Oh, cooked him. Cooked him. All right, yeah, the Bears are back, chat. I don't care if we drafted a wide receiver with our 2nd round pick. You can't stop DJ. You can't stop Rome. You can't stop Luther. Oh, he got the Sellies too. He got the Sellies. I appreciate that follow, Taz. Okay, a little reverse wide receiver. Kind of like a Jameson Williams-esque, right, chat? Okay. Oh, cook him. He's got speed, chat. He's got speed. I think he's more like a... Nah, he's not like a younger DJ. I think he's more like a Jameson Williams. He's a speedster. He's nice, chat. He's nice. He's quick. He's quick. He's not like... I don't think a DJ is the exact comp there, Shy. I think he's more like a Jameson Williams. Seahawks just took a tight end here, chat. Sorry if I missed some of your guys'. Colts, Titans, Texans. Yeah, that division's gonna be interesting, chat. I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans went from worst to first. We talked about that yesterday. All these teams have high expectations. Trade! Panthers traded! Uh-oh. What's going on, Matt? I'm happy about Luther. You happy about Luther? No, bro. No one is a good at tackle. They had their chance and took a wide receiver. Oh, that's true, bro. That's true. Maybe a guard. I would like just offensive line depth, to be honest. What is this, high school edits, bro? Yeah, that was terrible quality. My Ravens need a good pick like yesterday, Seth? When do they pick? Oh, they're a few picks away. No guard either, Shy? Who do they need, chat? Scorton? Who said Scorton earlier, chat? Well, someone already mentioned that in the chat. Mike Green calling it. We'll see, man. We still got a few picks. Am I live? Someone mentioned Scorton. Was it Joker? Joker mentioned Scorton earlier in the chat. Luther, 4.4, 1 second, 40-yard dash. Okay. That's fast, right? Yeah, you want a Scorton, Joker? Well, he just got drafted by the Panthers. Well, oh, bro, I remember him. Who, Scorton? I really have no idea who the Bears are going to take. Me neither, man. We still got a few more picks. Pick is in. Titans pick is in. Titans need a wide receiver, right? They need to get Cam Ward some help. They got to get a wide receiver, right? They got Tony Pollard. They kind of already got a running back. How we doing today, chat? If you haven't done so already, hit that like button on whatever platform you're watching on. Help boost the algorithm. They got Lockett's not a long-term solution, bro. That was like a one-year deal. How did he pronounce that? Yo, what's going on, Colin? Watching Friday Night SmackDown. What's the drama on SmackDown tonight? None of the John Cena, Cody Rhodes stuff, right? That's Raw? Well, there's edge rushers getting taken out. Green is dropping, bro. I think you might be able to get Mike Green in the 7th round at this point. There's so many edge rushers getting taken, but none of them are Mike Green. His stuff must be pretty serious. The farther he drops, the less paycheck he gets, the less he can afford to pay off the accusations. All right, Tampa Bay's next. Pick is in. It's getting quick here, chat. They're getting quick. Man's got to work on his autograph. Yo, what was that, Cam? Pick is in for the Bucks. No, nothing happened. Looked it up. Yo, Seth Rollins is gonna announce the Bears pick, chat. That's awesome. Poor guy probably was just gonna do a quick second round announcement, then go get some drinks with the boys, and he's been waiting because they traded back. He's been waiting from the beginning of the second round to the end. That's hilarious, chat. Yo, chat, my girl doesn't text me back. I'm gonna play Warzone. Seth about to talk so much trash, dude. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. Yo, Colin, Seth Rollins about to announce the Bears pick. Chad, imagine if I got Seth Rollins on the pod as a guest of the week one day. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, those are all Bears fans. There's some serious Bears fans out that are celebrities. Wishful thinking. Chad, I'm pale as hell in this camera. Y'all gotta tell me I gotta go tanning. John Cena, Randy Orton official for Backlash. Is it a title match or no? They won't make it a title match. I don't know if you guys watch WWE, but I saw this thing on Twitter because I watched one WWE video on my Twitter one time leading up to WrestleMania, and now my whole Twitter feed is WWE. But I saw this one thing because y'all know how Cena turned heel and he wants to like ruin wrestling and take like the WWE Championship into retirement, whatever. I saw something that he might win the Money in the Bank, and then he'll never cash the Money in the Bank, so no one can take his title away. What do you think about that, Colin? I know you're a WWE resident here. Oh, yeah, he is a Paul Heyman guy, right? That is true. That is true. I need some water, chat. My water bottle ran out of water, bro. Come on, these are the longest commercials ever, chat. All right, best available. You got Shador Sanders, who keeps falling. Mike Green, Amos, Jackson, Caleb Johnson. All right, we don't need a corner. We need a safety, though. I got a good meme coming up. I gotta text it to myself. All right, chat. Looks like my girl is already going to bed. So, little Warzone after the second round here, chat. You guys want to play some Warzone? Yo, Shy, maybe CD Lamb is a better comp to Luther. Pick is in already? Oh, Lil Wayne's announcing the pick? We also didn't need a wide receiver or tight end, right, Joker? All right, 2 more picks until it's ours. Well, this one and another one, and then it's we're on the clock. Packers selection is in, chat. How much say do you think Poles had with these 2 picks? 0 say, Joker. 0. This is Ben Johnson's calls. Well, they got a tackle. 0 say, Shy says. 0 say. Bro, dude is yapping. All right, 1 more pick. Look what? Now we have no tackle. Yeah. GG's on the tackles. Guess we gotta stick it out with Braxton Jones or hope Karama Magaji can at least. I don't know how they're so confident in Braxton Jones just in general, but then Braxton Jones off a major injury like that. Guess they don't need defense. Pick is in. Pick is in for the Chargers. We're next, chat. We're next. No trades here. No trades here. You think John Harbaugh drafts Green, Shy? They lost Bosa. Sounds like a guy Harbaugh could whip into shape. Yeah, they did need a wide receiver. That made sense. They did need a wide receiver. Bears are on the clock, chat. All right, this is our first. Oh, I thought I was behind. My bad, bro. My bad. I'm the always one that's behind. WWE draft is in a couple weeks. I remember when they first came out with that, Colin. That's when I was into wrestling. That was like game changing when they started doing the WWE draft. How much say do you think Poles had with these? Oh yeah, we already read that. Sorry, Joker. And then I remember I had Raw versus SmackDown. Okay, Green, let's go. I won't say it. I won't. Well, I gotta kind of react to it for the clip, but mute me mute me until the pick, like when it says pick is in and that you're walking up. Mute me so you don't hear what I'm saying. Pick is in already. That shit is so quick, bro. The Bears know exactly who they want. Ben Johnson's like running back. Yo, their Bears picks are so fast. Ben Johnson is so excited. Oh my God, this guy. He knows exactly who. If it's a running back, I don't even know. I don't even know. They taking the dude from Iowa. I already know. Caleb Johnson, Shy. Chat, is it Caleb Johnson? They put that pick in so quick, faster than the first round pick. Oh my gosh. We're not doing any trenches, huh? We don't believe in offense and defensive line. This is crazy. If it's Caleb Johnson, chat, I'm just going to roll with it and enjoy the season, I guess. Over here, ain't no way, chat. Interesting. Crash out 2025. I don't even want to lose energy about getting mad about it. Hopefully they will trade for some people. Maybe they think they can get Trey Hendrickson. Chat, maybe. We'll see what these next two picks are. But if they don't draft a pass rusher with these next two picks, maybe they believe they can get a pass rusher in a trade leading up to trading cap. Trey Hendrickson, Thibodeau from the Giants. Maybe these kinds of players are on the trade block and they'll try to pursue them in a trade. But I still think we need to try to get a left tackle, chat. Still think we need to get a left tackle. Connor, there's no giveaway today, bud. I should probably take that off. But you can keep typing it in. You can keep typing it in. I get those comments for the stream. With what money? Well, Trey Hendrickson will require a payday, but I don't know. We got money, bro. Who won? Joker won, actually, Connor. Joker. Joker's Wild won. Did you message me yet, Joker? I've been busy all day, so I might not even look, to be honest with you. I catch up on stuff over the weekend. How do you feel about the Cowboys pick, Connor? Okay, you did last night? All right, I'll check. Where'd you message me on? Instagram? Maybe we'll do another jersey giveaway for the schedule release. To be determined, chat. To be determined. But we need to get those numbers up for the jersey giveaways. On Facebook, all right, I'll check this weekend, man. I'll check this weekend. I'm going to try to see. I'll have it sent out in the next few weeks. I'm going to try to see if Fanatics is doing a sale. Sometimes they always do like 25% off. So I'm going to see if I can save a few bucks on it. Well, you'll get it within the next few weeks here. Hopefully he can play running back and receiver as well. You wanted our boy Luther, huh? All right, Bears are on the clock, chat. Bears are on the clock. What the hell? We traded our pick again? Oh, Detroit is next. Our Bearman is in the building. All right, I'm not going to look at the chat. I don't know. Some of you guys might be ahead of me. Seth Rollins. Seth frickin' Rollins, baby. Seth freaking Rollins, baby. He's coming out with the belt. Let's go. He's all dressed up. This is awesome, chat. Let's fucking go! He's talking so much shit, chat. Freaking Rollins! Pick in the 255 NFL draft. We got a tackle. We got a tackle. Seth freaking Rollins, baby. That was all jokes, man. That was all jokes. We got a tackle, Shy. Whether or not day one starter at right tackle. Why right tackle? Are we moving Darnell right, chat? Chat, he's a day one right tackle according to Daniel Jeremiah. Does that mean that they're going to try to plug him in at left tackle? Or does that mean we're moving Darnell right to left tackle? I'm glad we got an offensive lineman. We got a tackle. But how does this affect Darnell Wright? How does this affect Braxton Jones? Where does this kid plug into on the offensive line? Put your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about our second round pick? And we have another one coming up here soon. We need a pass rusher. Do we go pass rusher? Do we go running back? We shall see. But Seth freaking Rollins, baby. Did Trey Amos go yet? No, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Maybe that's who the Lions are trying to get. I appreciate everyone tuning into the stream right now. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button. If you're watching on that red app, I see we got some people in there, but not the same amount of likes, if not more. Drop a like on the red app, chat. All right. The Raiders chat. Doesn't he play right tackle? Yeah, he does play right tackle, Shy. We were just talking about it a little bit. He plays right tackle. So they moving Darnell right? Are they moving Darnell right to the left side? Like, what are they going to try to put this kid at left tackle? How many left tackle developmental programs are we going to have? Karama Magaji. This kid. Ay. Maybe they believe Green is going to fall to them. I'm not mad about it because here we go. Left tackle. I think they might put Darnell right at left tackle. Maybe they'll try that. Didn't they do that in Detroit before? They put whoever their left tackle is right now was drafted as a right tackle, right? I don't know. Raiders pick is in. Is it Shador? Chat, is this where Shador Sanders gets drafted? It's crazy he hasn't been drafted yet, chat. This is his last chance until Cleveland, maybe in round 3. Shador? Is he in the draft room? Why they gotta always show this emotional shit, man? I ain't trying to tear up on stream. I don't even know who that is, Colin. Allen Robinson comp. I'm glad we're addressing our needs like tight end wide receiver. Poles is just sitting back like, yeah, right away. All right, chat. Will Prime get his son undrafted? It's time. It's time. It's time for you to pack the bags and go to bed, Shador, because you ain't getting drafted, my guy. This is hilarious. This whole brand, this whole ego. You're getting ego checked right now, Shador. Shador, Dion, they are getting ego checked. It's time. It's time to go to bed, my guy. This whole legendary brand set up at home for when you're at the draft with all the hats and the huge brand release. You're not even getting drafted in the top 3 rounds, bro. Not even the top 3 rounds. You're not even the top 3 quarterback taken off the board. This is sad. Where does Shador Sanders get drafted to, chat? Like, why is he falling so much? But ego check. They get ego checked. That's crazy. It's time. It's time to go to bed, Shador. It's time to go to bed. It's GG's in the chat. You're cooked. You're cooked. Do the double wrist, right? Or is it this one? I don't even know what he does. I don't even watch Shador, to be honest with you, bro. Pick is in for the Ravens. That was quick. Don't we have a Ravens fans in here? Oh, both? That's the stupidest celebration I've ever seen. No, hold your wrist and shake them. Bro, you're making me do some stupid shit. That's not a celebration. What do you mean hold your wrist and shake them? That's the celly, bro. Bro, left and right. This is my wrist, bro. What you mean? All right, let me look up this damn celebration. Let me look up the celly, all right? Nah. You got me looking like a fool up here, Shy. You trolling, bro. Aren't you trolling? Shador Sanders celebration. Oh, wait, I think I found it. What is the celebration? He just holds this, bro. That's what he does. Dumbest celebration I've ever seen. Oh, let me see. No? I give up. Don't see it. Yo, this guy better send my shit, bro. Wait, Ozzy plays both right and left tackle? He does? Okay. That's good comms. That's good comms, Shy. I need to get a water. I'm going to refill my water, chat. I'll be right back. Well, let me wait for this Ravens pick. How long is it going to take, chat? I'm thirsty as hell. I probably know him by face, maybe from some recent promos, Colin, but he wasn't ever a wrestler when I was into it back in the day. They said he was a day one right tackle starter, Shy, like Daniel Jeremiah's notes when they had it on the thing. I can't really listen to the analysis too much because I'm talking with you guys, but well, there's Mike Green. Mike Green. There goes that pick. So it's going to be Caleb Johnson, right? It's going to be a running back. Look at the TikTok you just sent me. I mean, perfect fit for someone that's got character issues. GG, man. I'm looking right now. Bro, is this? I gotta turn the volume down on this thing, Shy. Is that real, bro? That's wild. He had a huge ass party, not even get drafted. The pick is in for the Broncos, chat. Do they get a running back? They're gonna get Caleb Johnson, aren't they? Did they draft the running back in the first round? That's sad, man. That's sad. Show me their draft board. Who do they draft? Broncos selection, that was fast. I remember Monte Ball. We lose Green? Yeah, bro. I don't think we would have drafted him anyways, to be honest. All right, that's not too. Yeah, you're right, Shy. I mean, I just was hoping to get the tackle position was more important for me, to be honest. But We signed Dio. We got Grady. And we still have Austin. We still have some pieces on the D line. They must feel like Dennis Allen can develop those players. Let's talk about the defensive line, chat. They must feel that our defensive line is fine. We signed Dio, Grady Jarrett. We got Austin Booker. We got Javon Desker. We got Zach Pickens. We got Austin Booker. We got Montez Sweat. So they must feel that our defensive line is good enough and that they just weren't coached well enough or set up schematically well enough with the previous regime. They must have a lot of confidence in Dennis Allen and his staff being able to get this defensive line right. An area of need that I thought was a big need coming into this draft as someone on the opposite side of Montez Sweat doesn't seem to be a priority for them. So we'll see who they pick with the next pick. But put your thoughts in the comments. Is the Bears defensive line better with the current coaching staff than we initially thought, or better than the previous staff that they usually had? Billings, yeah, he's hurt though. Yeah, Billings is a good point too, bro. I want another defensive tackle to support Billings. Trey Amos. All right, Bears are on the clock, chat. If we don't get a running back and we get... Honestly, bro, I'd rather have a safety. He's back? I thought it was a serious injury, though. Like, wasn't it a pec injury? It's scary. We didn't need Trey Amos, did we, chat? Kinda, Trey Amos got drafted. Yo, DJ Moore joined the stream, chat. DJ Moore's in the stream. Peg, but he good. Bro, I'm going to be honest. The way Dexter looks, he can use him as edge. Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. I guess we'll be a prove-it year for a lot of these defensive linemen. The pick is in, chat. The Bears pick is in. What do we want? Running back Caleb Johnson, chat? Give me Caleb Johnson, and our offense is about to be crazy. Luther Burden, chat. Ozzy, what are we saying? What are they saying about Ozzy on Bears Twitter, Shy? What are they saying? What are some Bears reactions? What are the experts saying? My boy who's a Cowboys fan who wanted Luther, chat, he said he's kind of like a CeeDee Lamb. That might be a good comp. Might be a good comp, chat. I think I just saw who they took on Twitter, chat. I'm pissed. Don't look on Twitter, chat. No spoilers. So we don't have a 70-second pick, so they must be giving Peck, but good. And bro, I'll be honest. Oh, wait, we already saw that. Chat, we're gonna finish up the stream after this next Bears pick. We watched the second round. We watched the second round. I gotta decompress. I got a long weekend ahead of me. It's been a long week of work. I got a lot of content to edit, some websites to build for my client stuff, bills to organize, cards to sell. So Zacchaeus was just a waste of a signing then, right? He's going to get traded, or Tyler Scott going to get cut? Dio Grady Jarrett. Shador? Joker said Komet might be traded this year or next offseason. Yeah, he might get moved, but we'll see. He's back? Where's Seth Rollins? All right, defensive lineman. The Bears select Shamal Turner. Defensive lineman, defensive tackle. I did say I wanted a defensive tackle, right, Shy? I did say I want a defensive tackle maybe to support Billings, you know? So we'll see. We got our offensive lineman. We got our defensive lineman. We got a wide receiver and a tight end in our first 4 picks, chat. How do you guys feel about Shamar Turner, who the Bears just drafted at the end of the 2nd round? How do you guys feel about the Bears' second round picks in general with Luther, the wide receiver, and Shamar Turner, the defensive tackle? Put your thoughts in the comments, chat. I mean, we got our defensive lineman. We got our offensive lineman. We got some toys for Ben Johnson. Now we just maybe need to get a running back. Do we get a running back in this draft? We shall see. Put your thoughts in the comments. All right, chat. That's where I'm going to call it for today. I appreciate all the love and support tonight. Appreciate all the love and support tonight that you guys showed. Boss Baby said, fuck the Bears and fuck Matt. What does Matt Forte have to do with this, bro? Why'd you get so salty? Why'd you gotta bring Matt Forte into this, Boss Baby, on the green app? Damn, bro. Who hurt you today? I appreciate you tuning into the stream. Oh, the pick is in. That was quick. Need to look up some tape on him. Yeah, I'll be all over the Bear social media this weekend. But I appreciate the love and support tonight, chat. Y'all are some real ones. It was a great freaking time the last couple of days here. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys have an amazing weekend. Enjoy the rest of the draft. If you're tuning into that, make sure you have a good weekend. And I will see you guys soon. I was going to play some Warzone, but I'm a little cooked mentally. Maybe I get on Sunday night for some vibes, some Warzone vibes or NBA playoffs, but we shall see. And then stay tuned on the IG for some stream schedule announcements in the Discord. Type in ! Discord if you want to join the Discord. But I appreciate the love and support today, chat, and yesterday also. You guys have an amazing weekend. I love y'all. Bear down. Peace. Colin, I was going to do Warzone, but I'm beat, man. I'm beat. It's been a long week. I need to reset and refresh. I got a lot of content to tackle this weekend, so we shall see, man. We shall see. I'm going to try to maybe get on Sunday. I do want to play Warzone, but right now I'm so tired, and it's hot in here. I need to reset, bro. But I will be on again soon. I will see you guys soon.